Welcome to Express Delivery, a ministry of Highway Connections at highwayconnections.org. Weren't Jesus' miracles just tricks that fooled people? Magicians have been around for a long time. Today we think of them as entertainers that impress us with their illusions and sleight-of-hand tricks. We gasp with amazement, but we know that there is nothing supernatural about their performances. Because of the possibility of being duped by the illusion of magic, some skeptics of the Bible have tried to attribute the miracles performed by Jesus to trickery and illusion. In other words, they claim that his miracles were faked. These skeptics understand that if miracles are true, then the message of salvation in Christ is genuine. After all, only a supernatural being has the power to suspend the laws of nature and human limitations to perform the kind of miracles recorded in the Gospels, like turning water into wine, or healing the sick or raising the dead, giving sight to the blind. Mere mortals have no supernatural power, so either Jesus is God, the power behind the biblical miracles, or those stories have amplified illusionary tricks perpetuated on a superstitious culture. Detractors of the Bible are motivated to find natural explanations for the miracle stories in order to discredit the claims that the Bible is the inspired revelation of God. For the prophets of the Old Testament, as well as Jesus and his apostles, miracles validated their credentials as men of God, who were uniquely empowered to perform miraculous works. Men in the New Testament never claimed to have miraculous power on their own. Their power to perform miracles was entirely God-given and was given as a demonstration of God's power and a verification that these men stood as envoys for the gospel of Jesus Christ. Hebrews 2:4. These miracles functioned as signs validating the apostles' claims to speak in Christ's name. Miracle stories are an integral part of the message of salvation. The Bible makes no sense without them, for it is the hope that there are greater powers than blind natural forces which inspire human beings to live better lives, seek to improve their societies, and to live for something greater than themselves. The tendency to label Bible miracles as tricks is just another example of an anti-supernatural bias, where science becomes the sole source of truth. However, the God of the Bible is just the kind of God who reveals his power, attributes, and purpose through miracles. What else would we expect an all-powerful being to do? Supernatural events are the perfect way to get our attention, since they go beyond what we experience on a day-to-day basis. Thanks for listening to Express Delivery, a ministry of Highway Connections at highwayconnections.org. When you visit our website, simply provide your email, and we'll be in touch so you can get to know Jesus, God's Son, and learn how to live a life pleasing to God. Through Highway Connections God Speaks 101, you can get to know God and how to grow in your Christian life as well. We'd like for you to be aware of our other program, The Backhaul, which is a longer program with a deeper study of the Bible, God's Word. Thanks again for listening to Express Delivery. We wish all of you safety on the roads.